No, my first visit to Empire must have been one of these films at Sterling or New Excelsior, and it was during college. It was first year, second year of my college, and whenever we used to go for a film that side in Sterling, Excelsior, or Empire, uh, we loved the chai there and the peace, of course. So we used to sit there and chat and discuss the film. Uh, then quietly go home. So that was my first. After that, I joined the Times of India, and it was closer home. And yeah, I got to be friends with a lot of photographers, and these photographers used to come together at this place, and so I joined them. And I think that time I was the only reporter amongst them. बाकी सब photographers हैं. And yeah, then it slowly became a routine, and every evening after finishing work we used to go there. And it was a very creative place initially in terms of work, that all of them, most of them had just come into photojournalism, and they were not really working with main leading dailies. They were more with smaller newspapers, regional papers. And so they were very excited, very enthused about learning more about photography and what is happening in the news field.
Memories, I don't know. I don't have this partition kind of. I did this that evening, or I did. Probably because all our evenings were pretty similar in that sense. But memories, you have this very, if not exactly a very coming at home kind of feeling, but coming to a place where you can rest for a pretty long time. That kind of a feeling. That's what I associate more as a memory, or I associate that with Taj. I don't know if it's can be really classified as a memory, but otherwise I don't know. I think of basically coming in and putting down my bag. Generally used to be very heavy. Putting down my bag and waiters giving these waves and smiles of recognition, and Beros shouting "Daddy!" I don't know. Ever through college, a lot of people I know had this very romantic notion of Irani hotels, about how a lot of Marathi literature is supposed to have originated from Irani hotels. Might have, I don't know. But I never had this kind of, I never looked at myself in that mode at all, that I'll go to a Irani hotel and chat, and then some angst-ridden poetry will be scrawled by me onto a piece of paper borrowed from the hotel owner, and a pen borrowed from a waiter, and probably because I was never into communism also. Because a lot of communist discussions are supposed to have happened then. So that's why when I went into Taj also, it was good. It was a place to hang out.
Yeah, it is considered a part of, I mean, as if we have arrived because McDonald's is outside VT. I mean, that's that kind of, I mean, we can go to McDonald's. We don't have to go to the States, the Gulf, wherever to go to McDonald's. We get it at VT, opposite VT station. I mean, that's why the crowd is. I mean, people who stand in a queue outside, who used to stand in a queue outside McDonald's, were not standing in the queue because they were hungry or they wanted to have a good meal. They wanted to go to McDonald's and then tell other people that they've been to McDonald's. I mean, that's basically it. So it's symptomatic. I mean, we are doing the same thing, right? We think McDonald's is more cool or a more privileged place than, let's say, a Irani restaurant or any other restaurant, and therefore we, as in most people in Bombay, I mean, maybe a certain class in Bombay, maybe a different class in Bombay is not even concerned about McDonald's, this class, or about Empire, but this class is concerned about McDonald's, and it looks at McDonald's as something that, I mean, a step that you have climbed. I mean, you have Pepsi coming in, you have Coke coming in, and now you have McDonald's coming in. Tomorrow you have Kentucky Fried Chicken. So, yeah, New Empire symbolized not the third world, but second world, which was very comfortable with itself, and suddenly it's not.
हाँ फर्स्ट टाइम वाज 1989 when I joined JJ School of Arts.
तो तेरा वो टाइम का मेमोरी से लेके से 97 तक
Different things I think सब बोलेगा तो क्या है, the chai is the same, the quality of the chai is the same. Nothing typical Iranian restaurant. Nice quiet place to sit, quiet place to relax. Costly food. It was costly food because they were charging, na. People used to sit there. So we used to sit there. I joined JJ School of Arts, learned photography from a guru over there, spent hours and hours together in Empire, in New Empire, so-called Taj. Then see over there we used to discuss photography over there. अपना अच्छा क्या है बुरा क्या है व्हाट इन व्हाट वे शुड वी इम्प्रूव आवर फोटोग्राफी वो सब हम लोगों का डिस्कस करता था. देन स्लोली अदर फोटोग्राफर्स आना चालू हो गया. लोग आते जाते रहते टाइम कैसा निकलते समझता नहीं उसके अंदर.